Hey, it's me, Albion, and thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Today we'll be playing some One Piece trading card game. Make sure you kick back, relax, and enjoy the video. Here I'm on Red Green Luffy. My opponent is on King, arguably the worst leader possible, minus the Uta. King's ability, when you have 10 Dawn out of your Dawn deck, which is all your Dawn, give your opponent minus, all your opponent's characters minus 1000 power. It's literally reverse Zoro. My opponent has early access to the Onigashima, which is exactly what they want to see. I play down the Usopp. I'm definitely playing a build where I have not optimized this deck at all. I don't really know what my cards did. I kind of just threw cards together and I want to play. This Nami in this version I built is a scam. What? What the? Nami can only search. This Nami can only search film cards. I was under the impression for some reason that it's Nami. It searches Straw Hat Crew and film, but then what's the point in Red Nami then? Anyways, I end up grabbing the Zoro. I didn't click the other ones. I specifically wanted the Zoro because, well, I just wanted the Zoro. I know I have one in hand, but I have the counter power for it. Here I go 5 in the life. I take they take the damage. They drop down a Thunder Bagua. Oh no, they don't take the damage. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, they do. They did. They play down the lead performance disaster, which lets them get more done as well as draw a card. All King wants to do is ramp. So here it comes down to Black Maria, 5 at life. I counter out of it, I believe, with the Zoro that I just drew to try and keep my life lead, as I know this can get hairy. Despite King being a bad leader, any leader can win in this game. It's just objectively harder to play with that leader. I mean, it's really hard to play with this Luffy, but that one in particular, King kind of does the opposite of what Purple wants to do. Purple wants the Dawn minus and ramp, so they lose their Dawn and gain their Dawn back. King wants to hoard his Dawn and keep it. Down comes the Zoro, swinging at the King. Black Maria for the block. Oh, no, Block Maria for the block. Yeah, big block. The Dawn minus ability to give it 1000 power. Here, I believe I actually just swing 5 at life. I use the leader ability here, and here is where I think I realize, well, no, I don't realize that yet, but I do get the Luffy. The Luffy who is also a film card. So I've been playing this whole time not knowing that fact that it only grabs film cards. I go 7 with Luffy into, I believe, the Black Maria to try and take the blocker, but I forgot that 1000 powers for the turn, and I really thought my opponent would counter, but turns out they didn't. I really went blind into that. Down comes the 10 drop Kaido, blowing up the whole board, swinging in for 5. Blocking it with the Luffy from hand. Draws into a Capone. I have 8. I'm looking for an Otama so I can jet pistol, but I would need at least 2 Otamas. Wait, no, I'd need more than 2. I need 3. Really giving it some thought here to just go 5. I end up going 6 to try and force a 2K out, which I do. Down comes the Luffy, who's then going to play the Zoro. I thought that was Brook for a moment, but I realized it wasn't. So now I have a 4-6 body on board with the 7-7 blocker, as well as I have the Capone in hand for another additional blocker. Essentially, I had to rebuild my board state, realizing that this King player is playing the 10-drop Kaido. When they have one, just know they have multiple. Down with the Brachio Bomber, KOing the Zoro. Swinging in for 7. I was giving it thought, realized I couldn't actually block anything. Got another Zoro. Not a bad pull. Here, 12k at life, I have to take it. There's no way I block here. I have an extra life still, and this Luffy can close out games quickly. I get the Punk Gibson. I got it too late. And I drew another Capone. We have blockers here. Get the 10 Dawn, and now the world is our oyster. This is a horrible position to be in, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. 5 at life, direct. They have to 1k or 2k. They have nothing. They take the damage. Down comes the Zoro. Zoro straight in for another 5. I stop. I put 1 Dawn under. going in for 6 because they didn't take the 5. Down goes that 2k. Down goes another Zoro, swinging in once again for another 5. No, actually, I believe I go 6 here. Nope, I go 5 again. They blocked it again. Drops down 1 Capone, 2 Capone, and I realized I left 1 Dawn up. So that was not Dawn efficient. I messed that Dawn play up. Coming through, attacking, I block. Here, I'm aware they have a second one. Another 10 cost Kaido. I dragged the cursor across. I just knew it was coming. Any account. Yep. Oh no. Down comes the Miss All Sunday. King putting down 3 Dawn on the leader to swing into one of the Zoros. Here, I believe I block with the Luffy. No, I block with the Capone. I should have used the Luffy. Now looking back at it, because you know it's 2020. And there it is, the Nami. The preferred Nami I need to max out 4 of in this deck and play that over the green Nami. We go 8 at life. Right now we're just ignoring the 12 drop Kaido. There's not much you can do. Once it hits the field, unless you got a way to completely out it, there's no way you're going to actually try and swing over it with like a 5 cost. Without putting all 10 Dawn on it and hope your opponent doesn't have like a counter card. Not a counter, any event card. Blocking with the Sasaki, I believe that's the card's name. 8 at life again with the other Zoro. I'm expecting a Hell's Judgment, but I've seen my opponent has not drawn into it probably. Here I think to myself, why not? Go for 7. I don't know why I did this. It got 9k. Deploying down to Nami. Nami can search. I even like hover over Nami for a second, I believe. And I go, man, Nami can't search Nami. You're right, never mind. What am I looking at? So in all actuality, the only 2 good cards here in this situation is the 7 drop Luffy and the 4 drop Luffy, and I take the 4 drop Luffy. I have 3 Dawn left. I have enough for 1 Pump Gibson. Yet again this turn, not efficiently using my Dawn as I have 3 Dawn left instead of 2. But I could be bluffing a guard point, my opponent might think, but this deck plays no guard points. Luffy, not Luffy, Zoro gets Brachio Bombered. Here they're going 7 in the Zoro. Gotta let the Zoro go. Because I would have Punk Gibson, but Punk Gibson is only 4 or less. As well as she's already rested. So there's no point in me doing so. It's gonna go, I think, 12 in the 7, the 10 cost Kaido. Yep, 12 at 7, but due to the leader's ability, it's 12 at 6. There's no way I would actually be able to protect him. Here we go, 7 at life. I think I actually take it because at some point, oh no, I don't. Pump Gibson, can't rest anything. And then I have an epiphany in my head where I look down at my life, I look at my hand and I go, wait a minute. What's in here? I'm looking for my Zoros, and I'm like, okay, maybe I can grab a Zoro with a Juribani. But then I realized, wait, I don't need a Zoro with Juribani. I can just slap, what is it, 6 Dawn on Nami and swing for 8. Twice. My opponent's not going to have the way to counter that. There's no active Dawn. They only have 1 card left in their life, and that would require everything in his hand to be 2Ks, and then even then, something else that could stop the Luffy attack. So here in this situation, we go 7. Well, I don't actually put all 8. The 7 went through. Use the Luffy skill after they play the Miss All Sunday again. Restand, put the Dawn underneath the Nami, and I think I swing for 9 this time. Yeah, 9 at 5, and that would be game, as my opponent had not enough counter power. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the video.